British DJs, an American voiceover. It's the Harley and Josh Show.
That was bang on. I love your timing, Harley.
I had last week. I think I got a text from probably David Brown or someone like that saying, "You're late," because we went on like 15 seconds after. And,
well, are you happy now, Dave? Are you happy now?
Although he wouldn't have heard this because I spoke to him on the way here, and he was like, "Oh, I might be a little bit late tuning into the radio show today."
Let's berate him live on late.
Because he's
You're
like,
late, Dave.
and I quote, "I'm watching Homeland, and it's got another 35 minutes left, and this was at half
no,
past."
not Homeland. I think what you meant was he's watching Home and Away.
He's watching,
reruns.
Yeah.
That's all he does all day.
Yeah.
Reruns of Home and Away. Oh God, what's Sharon gonna do this
Oh,
time?
no.
Oh, she's bought the bar out, and they're gonna make a new beach hut out of it.
Oh no, he's broke the dunny.
Oh, good one. I heard once that Josh, or having a Josh in America, no, in Australia, means having a poo. Right in. Right. Hello, everybody.
If all of our Australian listeners, if you could just write in, that'd be
Actually,
great.
we do have some listeners in Australia.
Do we?
Yeah,
Nice.
I was looking on Podbean.
Oh,
yeah.
right.
And there's some people listening in Australia. So please let us know. Are we? Is my name a poo?
No, your name's Josh.
No, okay, no. Thank you. I'll come again. Right. Yes. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Harley and Josh Show.
Hello, everybody.
yes.
Welcome, and stuff.
How you doing, Harley?
I'm good.
How good?
Are you going to play that? You really?
Yeah, of course I am.
Okay.
What?
This is my favourite thing. This is my favourite thing from an old show. Some of you guys may have heard this, but when I was editing it, it was just I asked Harley a weird question, as per the Harley and Josh Show, and and it ended up with just this wonderful response.
What?
I could do that all day.
What?
The best thing is, it's only coming out of one ear.
All right. What are you doing today, Harley?
What?
Well, yeah. So that is a legitimate question.
That was yeah. Okay.
What you been up to, boo?
What have you been up to? Well, my last week, I had dedicated that week to ensuring Chart Attack have plenty of gigs booked and plenty of work coming in. We are on the hunt for gigs. We're a new band, relatively
say you're
new band.
on the attack.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. Yeah, no, we were a lot nicer
Don't
than
know what that noise was.
No, you can edit that one into a stereo file.
Yeah. No.
Or-
Okay, no, because that would be for anybody apart from me. But like
Someone's
thinking if
gonna dub this into a challenging video, aren't they?
challenging indeed. But I'm thinking like if people were on the offensive, trying to get gigs, like being on the attack would be a scary thing to be a venue owner, wouldn't it? I want a gig now.
Give me a gig now!
All right, good. Let me get my diary out. Jeez.
Now, well, I actually went for a much more formal approach. Now, I've
Good.
tried this once
You
before,
filled in a form and just gave it to him.
and I don't know whether the effect is on them or if the effect is on me.
All right. Reverb.
But I went to these various pubs, but made sure I was wearing a nice coat and a shirt.
Oh, lovely.
Thought dress up, make sure, because if you go in with a hoodie and jeans and stuff, you look like any other person, and they go, "Well, you're just another guy looking for," it looks like a hobby. Whereas if my thought was if I dressed a bit more formally, a bit more officially, that when it came to sort
I
of,
got dressed officially today. Nikki approved it.
I have certificate and everything.
You are certified dressed.
My mummy gave me a sticker for doing it by myself.
I did my own socks, even though my feet get really tickled.
I don't know where. I
No,
think
they're
I'm
very
pretty
odd.
These
You have
socks,
very odd
the
socks.
socks I'm wearing, I'm pretty sure aren't mine, but I found them in my sock drawer. I think they might be Nicky's.
Whom
but
did you kill?
I think they're probably Nicky's, but they found them in the sock drawer. I was like, they're mine now.
You're the great sock thief.
The great sock thief
Yeah, killing only for
of
socks.
2018.
Exactly. Yeah. Oh, where were you when Harley Cotton became the great
in years to come,
sock thief?
like most major world events, everyone will be able to. They'll know exactly where they were the day that Harley stole
Jack
their
the
socks.
sock ripper came around.
The
just
sock
for you.
ripper, that'd be useless. I used to
constantly
get
get
when I
holes.
was a kid. I used to be like, "Oh, I got holes in my socks," and my dad went, "Well, of course you have. How else would you fit your feet in them?"
I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Yeah, it's good.
Anyway,
Yeah. So you've been scouring.
scouring. Yes, I've been
gigs.
asking around for some gigs. A few people have got back to me with some dates. Just waiting confirmation on those. Still waiting for a response from a few people. It does take time for these people to sort of
What do you mean, these people?
these people, these booking
venue people,
to sort of be able to sit down. It's very hard running a venue and running a pub or anywhere that's a public place.
Yeah.
And to be able to find the time where they can sit down, look at the diary and go, well, these are the dates we have, and sort of have the headspace to do stuff like that. And I think we did roughly talk about it beforehand, before we went, no, save it for the radio.
Yes.
Like, I was doing this Wednesday night. I was supposed to be doing some gig bookings with Toby. We were going to be emailing around, and he wasn't able to do it. He had to work. So instead, I thought, well, I've still got the night, so I invested a whole evening to doing that.
Cool.
But I was thinking, like, if I had more, I should book off a week just to be able to go around to these places, talk to people face to face, because that's so much more effective than sending an email or a text or a message on Facebook, because they can be missed, they can be ignored, they can be deleted accidentally, whatever.
I think I've spoken to you about this on the show before, but the White Buffalo, if you ever listen to him, he's fantastic. But yeah, solo sort of country folk American singer, but with some really great lyrics. He had a track in the Punisher TV Netflix show.
Oh wow, nice.
And he had a fantastic way of getting gigs when he first started out, which I really appreciated, because what he would do, he'd call up the venues and he would leave voicemails of him singing to them over the phone. And so when these people would come back to their voicemails, back when people used to use voicemail and actually listen to the things, there'd be loads of people like, "Hi, my name's Brian, and I want a gig," blah, 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 blah. And then there would just be this beautiful voice come over there singing to them, and it's just like, okay, yeah, I want to book that guy.
I remember this. Yeah, I think this was mentioned on one of the first or second episodes actually.
Probably,
if you can go back to the archives and listen back and listen to Josh tell that story exactly the same.
Yeah, exactly. For God's sake, this guy's boring. Carry on.
Yeah, no. So that was really productive. It was really good. It's also been made a lot easier now. We've actually got some visual aids to sell our product, because I don't know if anyone's heard, there's this very good graphic artist called Josh Locke.
Oh God.
Who designed us
Please don't. I've got enough work as it is.
It's fine. He's free.
I'm not free, and I'm not free.
He's not available. But thank you. I'm going to say publicly to the world, as an audience to you, say thank you so much for doing that.
Cheers, man.
And I'm not going to say you did it really quickly, because then people will be like, "Oh, you can just do it on this side."
Yeah,
no, it was very efficient, very easy, and you've really you're very good with your GIMP.
Cheers. GIMP is the software, ladies and gentlemen. GIMP is the software.
Now,
you can't just.
I used GIMP in high school.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
That's still weird. Okay.
No.
And it was a terrible program.
Yeah.
It was the early stages of whatever it was. It's a free program, and I saw you using it. I went,
source.
There's a lot there that I've missed, so I downloaded. It's weird googling GIMP.
Yeah, it is.
I googled GIMP.
But it's like GNU. Just Google that. It's easier. But yeah, it's free software, and I found
much you can do with it,
because I used it in IT in high school, and it was awful then. But I just thought, oh, maybe I was awful at it.
I think it has got better.
Yeah,
it's a lot
probably
better
gotten better, and we've gotten better at understanding interfaces now. But yeah, no, it's great. It takes a long time to be able to actually do something with it.
I found there was things I was like, oh, you can't do that, whereas you can do that in Photoshop or whatever. But then I found out you could do it. It was just in a different place.
Yeah, exactly.
And it wasn't necessarily a harder place to find. It was just, same as Windows and Mac. You can do all the same stuff on it essentially, except for the buttons are slightly different.
It's just understanding the kind of the language of it almost, because like when you're sitting there going, I want to do this specific thing with this specific image, that's all good. But if you don't know actually the terminology, then you don't know what to Google to find out if you could do it. So that is what the lengthy thing is. It's actually just getting to know all the lingo that goes along with it, so that when you are stuck, you can just go to these forums that people that actually develop the site put up for it. So yeah, you can make some fantastic posters and everything from that.
Because it's open source, there's lots of people using it, and there was something I couldn't do, and I was like, well, how do I do that? So I searched on YouTube.
Yeah.
The right words, and there's a video of someone who does it in about 3 minutes. You go, great.
Yeah.
And I've got two screens, so I can have their screen open, and I do it along with them, sort of thing.
They're some of the most boring YouTube videos to ever watch.
Oh yeah, that's why.
It's just a guy. Yeah. So what you want to do is you want to move your cursor. Just here. And then, oh god, they've got these really monotonous voices. I've never come across a YouTube tutorial on GIMP.
I had one that was
been any good.
worse than that.
No.
it was.
It's just some real cheesy music in the background.
Yeah, it had speech bubbles saying do this, do that.
Right.
But the background music was Frozen, Let It Go, played at double speed. So yeah, that. And
What?
it was. I was like, I turned my.
Was it as funny as
turned
Harley Cotton singing "I Believe in a Thing Called Love" at 5 times the speed as you showed us the other day?
Yeah, oh yeah.
That's
So,
incredible.
Another thing on YouTube is you can watch. As well, because we've got our backing tracks up and
At the Rock Project, yeah.
Rock Project Ipswich, and you can find backing tracks for various songs that we teach. But some of the students, they're the young ones, the under 8s, they're struggling to play the songs at full speed.
Was it under apes just then?
Under 8s, they're stuck under gorillas.
Evolution, yeah.
But they struggle to play at full speed. So on YouTube, you got the function where you can slow stuff down.
I did not know that until you told me that.
Yeah,
I did not know that.
Great, because dun 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 dun, or dun dun dun. This is easy. Dun 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 dun. When it gets to here, dun 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 dun.
Definitely, yeah.
If they go for it slowly, work their way up. You can go half speed, 3/4 speed, full speed, and something I sometimes teach for some more technical bits when I'm learning stuff that are really hard. I then play it over speed, so when I'm playing it at full speed, it's a little bit easier.
Yeah, okay.
So yeah,
That's great.
That was really good. However, it's very funny to hear me sing "I Believe in a Thing Called Love" at double speed.
Because one is high. The
It
dark
doesn't
singing
change the
the
pitch.
darkness.
It doesn't change the pitch on YouTube. It just changes the speed. It's all the same pitch. So,
That's very
but
useful as a musician to be able to have that.
But the natural what's the word? Vibrato that you get in your voice gets like I believe in a thing called love. Yeah, that.
Great. Yeah. Cool.
so,
have you done any more last week? Were you recording more?
I'm waiting on other teachers to record their bits. 'Cause the way we do it, I do the bass, program the drums if it's easy enough to program.
Yeah.
And then send the files to Tom McCarthy.
But not on I Believe in
Gavin.
You did all the tracks on I Believe in a Thing Called Love, didn't you?
Yeah,
You
because
sang it.
I used to play that
bass
back in
and stuff.
Tripwire. I
Yeah,
think, or
we
Destiny
both played
Awaits.
it at the same time.
Yeah, did
Yeah,
we?
in Kismet, I was
Of
playing
course,
it.
yeah. So we'd I mean, I knew that was probably one of the first songs that I learnt note for note on the guitar solos and stuff like that. So I was like, well, I'll just do that, and it was because the other guys, they've got other stuff on, and I was, waiting on the other tracks from them. I don't want to overload them with bits that need to get finished. So I did all the parts myself, and
Pretty
was
cool,
quite happy.
man. Well, it's good to be able to have that. I mean, that was the same thing with my EP from 2-3 years ago. 3 years ago, geez. I recorded all the parts for it.
You're so old.
To us, I know, right?
You're
I'm
musically
3 years
old.
old. If I wasn't able to do those kind of things where I could just play bass or play drums or whatever, or keyboards, then I would be kind of screwed. Because I wouldn't have been able to have that EP as just a little promotional thing to sort of put things out. So yeah, I think
it makes things a lot quicker, doesn't it? 'Cause
yeah.
whilst you're sitting there going, I need this file. Well,
Wait
I could
for
send it
somebody
to them,
else.
but they're
Yeah.
teaching until Thursday.
Yeah.
And then they're going to do it, and then they're going to send it back, and you go, oh, it's fine. Can you just dial down the compression on the guitar?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. And then send it back,
Yeah,
and then
yeah.
2 weeks has passed, and you're like,
You've
well,
sent it, the file's too short so that I have to find out where it's supposed to fit within the track
Yeah.
and all this sort of stuff. Yeah.
and
too
then
much.
and then you don't have time to edit it because you could have done it those 2 weeks ago
Yeah.
and that afternoon when you emailed someone.
Yeah. We're not saying that people are unreliable, but you're usually more
everyone will-
reliable than other people.
No,
yourself,
nobody,
anyway.
no two people work to the same schedule.
No way.
And nor should they, because otherwise, I don't know. I don't think
I know.
it would be weird.
Yeah, it would be weird.
Yeah, I don't want to get
I'm
up
just
in the
having a
morning.
haircut. Why you here recording guitar next to me?
I bumped into my brother-in-law this morning. I
yeah.
say this morning, it was about 12:15.
Right. That's morning for us.
And he was like, you now going to work? And I was like, yeah. And he laughed. I was like, what are you on about? And he was like, it's not really a work day if you start at 12. I was like, I'm not going to be home till probably gone midnight tonight.
Yeah, exactly.
So
STFU.
yeah, this is a guy that he worked out that if he worked every day that he's supposed to, he'll only work 5.5 months in a year. So he's 4 days on, 4 days off with 2 weeks holiday. That's not fair.
No, that's so mean.
Yeah.
Did you have any gigs over the weekend?
I did. I was playing with Chart Attack this Friday.
We knew about that, but I thought I might as well.
You just edge me in. That's
Sectioning
fine. Thank you very much. Yes, no, I was playing with Chart Attack at the Trinity Sports and Social Club, and went down really well. Had a few people ask about doing some parties for them, which is great. Which is basically exactly what we want to be doing, because we are that kind of party band. We had a few technical issues to start with, getting the levels right. But it was kind of nice because the people there, they know a lot of us. They know Oscar really well from Soap Your Auntie and all the bands that he's played with. They know myself from Space Rock. So there were a couple of guys I had no qualms coming up to us and go, this is too loud, this is too quiet. And within about 3 or 4 songs, we got that there, and it was a really good gig after that.
Did Toby Houghton have his new kit?
He did not, no. He went for his dad's...
The Perspex one,
the acrylic,
yeah.
One.
Oh, sorry, yeah.
Acrylic. However, he did promise to not rim shot,
just for your ears,
just for this, and it sounded great.
Diggy.
Hot diggity. So yeah, no, it was a really good gig. It was Oscar's birthday, so happy belated birthday for Oscar.
Yeah, happy birthday, Oscar.
And we went out for a bit afterwards, and yeah, it was a really good weekend.
Nice.
I managed to catch a little bit of a couple of friends of ours, Vix and Sam.
Right, cool.
Who were playing at Copas on Saturday.
It's
Copas. It's Copas. They told me it was Copas. They wrote the sign. Actually, no, they didn't. I think it was...
they gave you a sign.
I think it was Sam Milan that wrote the sign.
Yeah.
But anyway...
Oh, why can't I remember what their collective name is?
What's that?
Sam and Vicky's thing. I can't remember what the actual collective name is. We're both really awful at this, but it's fine. But
we went and I chilled a little bit with
Savvy.
That's it. Of course.
There we go.
Sam, Vic. Yeah.
Yeah, there we go.
And that it was really cool. I was there because Laura and Andy from South Andorra were there while we were rehearsing with them during the day, because we're going into the studio this Saturday, which I'm really looking forward to.
Really, you're recording with them?
Recording with them at Shrubbery Recordings again. We've got 3 more tracks, and they sound so good.
That's great.
One rehearsal, we went through them. We wrote some bits down. Ben was really on point with his
Mr.
drums.
Diffley.
Yep. We'd heard 2 songs before. We listened to them a handful of times, once on the way up. But we both had the same idea, as to not get too
technical.
Not to learn it note for note, because they were very early demos.
Yeah.
So we just went straight with it, and
it's good to see them properly mobilised. They were on BBC Music Introducing in Suffolk as part of last Saturday's podcast from Graham and Richard. You can check that out. Still on the iPlayer thing, because they had some really great music on there, including Jello. And we were on there.
Nice.
We had a play of Her Loving. JS and the Lockerbillies were on the BBC Introducing thing, which was really nice. So it was quite cool to be played alongside South Andorra. And also what was the track they played? Officially Over You. From the last EP.
Yeah.
So if they've got that kind of poppiness, that's going to work for summer, and I'm going to be interested to see what you guys do.
Like summery song. Their stuff is a bit more. The tracks on here are a little bit more mellow. A bit more country.
Because that was produced, because Murray and I were listening to the production, like, man, that sounds so 80s. And what was it? I cannot remember. It was a man that Murray went to university, and he was getting sort of lectures from.
Oh,
and,
Phil.
I can't remember his name. Phil Harding. That's it. And he produced that track.
Yeah.
And also produced Never Gonna Give You Up.
Was that him?
Never Gonna Let You Down. So I was like, we were like, why does this sound so crazy?
He's back in, he's going to be in 80s. He's doing the new stuff as well.
Produced by Phil Harding. We're like, yes, of course.
I'm going to.
As well, yeah.
I will berate him for that this week.
Yeah. Never gonna give. Yeah, you guys just got rickrolled over a podcast. Sorry about that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
anyway,
yes.
The whole point of this whole podcast for the entire time was because of that.
Yeah, it's a slow build.
Yeah. So so that was your Friday, Saturday. What about Sunday?
Mother's Day, innit? I went down the pub.
Nice. Night in the pub. What? Yeah. Just without your mother?
Now we went down the Half Moon and had a Mother's Day roast dinner.
Dr. Liquids.
And it was quite nice. It was very nice, actually.
Oh, cool.
Nice and chilled. And I sort of went to go to bed and went, wait, it's 8:30. What's going on? We ate so early.
I had that last night as well.
Yeah.
We were drinking like wine and Prosecco all night, and that's just straight away just sends me to sleep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wine is the devil's drink. Never drink it. Don't touch it. It's bad for you.
That's fair. You've got so I've forgotten what your dog's name is.
Rosie.
Rosie. I was going to say Rolo, and that's not right. Rosie is a labradoodle, right?
Labradoodle.
Because my mum has a cockapoo, or a poopercock, as I like to call it, called Bess, and it's a little black fluffy thing.
Yeah.
And they look pretty much the same.
Just
one's
bigger.
brown, one's black, and just grown up. But yeah, like when she gets tired, that's when I start getting tired. And actually, she started getting quite knackered.
Yeah.
Like last night. So that's when I started going to sleep. Speaking of animals, I would like to play some music.
Go on, play me some animals.
Because we were talking about 2 weeks ago about power duos.
Power duo.
And there are a lot of them. But I remembered a fantastic power duo. I saw it at 93 Feet East. And they're from Southeast London. They are not a thing anymore, unfortunately. I've been looking around for ages trying to see if I can get to see them again, but unfortunately not. They studied at Goldsmiths together. They're called Buffalo Inc. They are absolutely incredible. I really miss them. I saw them, I must have been 2011, 2012. Thanks to my friend Morton Vickers, put them on as part of a university course. And it was the first time I'd seen a duo play. But just as themselves, like no backing tracks, anything, just guitar and drums, and it blew me away. And I had no idea how much that was going to affect down the line. So I don't know. You guys, let me know what you think of this one. This is Spiders by Buffalo Inc. That was Spiders by Buffalo Inc. Absolutely huge track, right?
I love that bit crushed distortion.
Exactly.
Sort of
got that Matt Bellamy kind of thing.
Oh, yeah.
Murray pointed out to me earlier, my best mate Molly, good old boy Nunny.
Murray Nunny.
Money. But he pointed out that the singer Nick Powell sounds a lot like my cousin when he sings. So I think that's it might be why. But I want to have a bit of a shout out to them because that was Cara Campbell and Nick Powell. Happy International Women's Day from the other day. We were a bit late on that, obviously.
Oh, yeah.
But that was a lady drummer and was one of the best drummers I've ever seen live. She just had these fantastic like drum and bass jungle kind of style tight beats, like breaks that she would be doing. But yeah, just really technical. And also just compound time signatures, which is what we like as musos.
Because was the whole thing in 7 now?
No, there was just that that little 7/8 part was really cool.
I heard a story of, I think it was maybe for John Welton,
right.
our old music tutor
from Suffolk New College.
Still see him about from time to time.
Yeah.
He said that one of his students was saying how it's easy to count 7 in music.
Right.
Obviously, you got 1, 2, 3, 4, which is 4. But if you got one that something plays in 7, he goes, "Yeah, no, it's easy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7." And that's how you play in 7.
That's cheating because it's 8. That's silly. That's too many syllables. Right then, Harley, you've been talking about yourself. I'm going to talk about myself, if you do not mind.
I do not mind at all. I
Cool.
like your voice.
Come on.
And face.
That's kind of lucky because you have to hear it every single week. Nice one for everybody that came out to the Grand Old Duke of York last Friday. It was our first public performance of Hoppi and the Hopefuls. That was Mr. Giles King on the harmonica, Mr. Dan Dolman on the drums, myself on guitar, Andy Hopgood on vocals and saxophone, and also Rich Webb covering for you, Mr. Harley Cotton, on bass. And man, he did a great job.
I saw some of the videos. I don't know if that's gone public, but
I don't know. I think it might be on the Hoppi and the Hopefuls page. You can find that on facebook.com/Hoppi and the Hopefuls, Hoppi with an I.
Mr. Dougal, Mr. Dan Dolman did film.
Yes.
I think he filmed the whole gig, but he shut on our little group chat where we talk about stuff. And,
put that up.
Laugh at Andy when she gets drunk with her mum on Mother's Day.
Crazy.
That was
crazy.
It was hilarious.
She was drunk texting us. She was like, "I'm going to send you a picture of my boobs," and then put brackets dot brackets brackets dot brackets. Like brilliant.
Try that out at home if you don't quite get what we're saying.
Open brackets.
So and I watched the performance and I was like, it looked like a really good gig, a real nice atmosphere. Everyone was up for a good time, and I'm looking forward to our next one that we've got coming.
Yeah, that's going to be
up.
super fun. So that was a really cool, just a really cool little night, really. It was just one of those kind of things where we had such a different mix of people. Just a really nice little vibe from the venue as well. Like Steve and the other people from behind the bar obviously enjoyed it, so that's always good.
Nice.
But yeah, so that was super sweet. I want to just quickly tout about new Hendrix album.
Oh yeah, I've seen this posted around.
Yeah, Both Sides of the Sky. I did a cover of a track called Midnight Lightning by Jimi Hendrix when I was doing my Sing Through the Smoke videos, because there is a bit. There's just a lyric and it says, "We've got to stop smoking." Stop. Well, I mean that's cigarette smoking, and that was quite a good little lyric there. But it's the chorus from that song, just Midnight Lightning, goes, "Keep grooving. Keep on grooving, understand both sides of the sky." I thought that was a really cool lyric.
Right.
And then they use that for this new sort of, it's kind of re-releases, but they're not. They're just lots of studio outtakes and
so are
different.
Are these new unheard songs?
I don't think so. But
just early forms of other songs.
Exactly. There's just so many different things of like live like sort of jams of tracks that they've done they've done at shows or beforehand, and just a huge kind of eclectic mix there really. There's not just this, it doesn't sound like just something that's like, oh right, okay, it's just Hendrix from start to finish. There is some real interesting tone changes, like it's not all like a funky blues or a psychedelic blues. There's some slide playing in there. There's some tracks of Jimi Hendrix playing bass with Johnny Winters, which is pretty mental. So I don't know, I just recommend it because I actually listened through it about 5 or 6 times, and it does feel like an album, not just,
it's quite well arranged.
Exactly. And I can't remember actually who produced it, but it was an engineer from Jimi Hendrix when he was alive. These recordings are from like 1968 to 1970, and I'm 69. Trying to find out. Yeah. Well, did he die 69? I think it was Woodstock was 69, but it says 68 to 70 on the.
I thought he died 1969.
Yeah.
Google it.
Right. Yeah. Exactly. But yeah. Anyway. Where is it? Where is the producer? It should say here, Eddie Kramer. That's it, Eddie Kramer. And he engineered on pretty much every single Hendrix album. So if you are a Hendrix fan, you're listening to this, I know Claire Free is, and if she's listening in, check it out. Both Sides of the Sky is a really good little album.
People are sharing it around. We'll chuck it up on our page if we can find a link to wherever it's released, where you can download it or purchase or whatever.
No, exactly.
You do with music. You do with music nowadays.
Yeah. I want to also just make a quick bit of housekeeping. I did say last week that the new Lockerbillies album would be available for pre-order on Friday, but some of you guys have noticed that it's not up. And that has annoyed me no end. Because what's happened is TuneCore have stopped. TuneCore are the distribution company that I've used to get the songs out to Spotify, iTunes, etc. And basically, it was supposed to go up the album as a pre-order with 2 tracks that you download and straight away. But it's put up the 2 tracks that I wanted to download, but not the entire album.
Right.
I messaged them and I said, look, this is not on. And they're like, oh, we can see it in ours, so we're going to put this request as sorted. And I've asked so many different people to check it out, and also loads of people have written in to saying it's not working. I want to pre-order the album, and they haven't answered me since Friday. They still haven't answered me today, and I am super annoyed. So I am going out right now and just saying, guys, sort it out.
That's not on. That's not on.
I'm going to be using CD.
If you guys wanted to pre-order the album and you can't. Let them know. Let them know that this is,
tweet at TuneCore.
This is the album of 2018, and they are standing in the way of making history.
Yeah. Well, it's just the thing. Like I paid for this thing. Obviously, it's not just something they've done for free, and also I've paid for promotion to put out that this is going to be available. And loads of people that I don't know and also have not really heard of the band before have tried to. They were like, "Hi, I've checked you guys out and I wanted to buy your new EP, but haven't seen you guys live. We're from California and we want this EP, but it's not up." And I was just, it's so embarrassing.
This is your ticket to the world to the States, man.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, this could be you, but that's
absolutely messed it up.
That's a shame. That
Yeah, so I've basically been tweeting at them and publicly shaming them because they've been messing me about.
Yeah.
So if you guys want to join in, please do.
And
tweet at TuneCore,
as I mentioned,
sort it out.
you know how much I love the album from an outsider's perspective.
Thanks, man.
Now, I'm going to talk from an insider's perspective. It's worth the wait.
Mm-hmm.
There we go. I can be on both sides of the fence.
There we go, like that. You're a straddler. I like it.
I'm straddling that fence like a rhino without a horn.
The horn you had on your face the other day was incredible. The old headset mic from if you guys are able, where did you put this on Harley?
It was on the Harley and Josh Show page.
Please get on the Harley and Josh Show page and look at this video. I have. It's been the funniest thing I've seen this year, and I've rewatched it so many times.
It loops around.
And it's just Harley singing into a headset mic, and it feeding back at him.
I wanted it to be one of those those videos. Oh, tag a mate and don't say anything.
Yeah.
But I was like, I don't want us to be that. We're not those kind of people. Although we might just be like, yeah, just tag. Just tag a random friend.
Yeah.
Even if you haven't seen them for years.
Yeah.
Use it just to tag even someone you don't like, someone you've got on your friend, but you don't really want them, and you want them, but you don't want to delete them.
Cool,
try and make them delete you.
That's niche.
Yeah. Oh yeah. But if you can get someone to unfriend you because you keep tagging them in stuff like this, and if my face is part of it, with my Britney Spears microphone, I'm not wearing the.
It was great. The first time I saw him in it, he burst out of the Rock Project van at old Jet. Just going, oh, baby.
I forgot I did that.
I think both Raina, Dave, and I collapsed at the same time. Just laughing on the floor.
They weren't even laughing. They passed out for 3 minutes and then came to in fits of laughter. It was
that's when I started being able to breathe again.
Yeah, no. So we got this microphone ready for the master classes.
Ah, I see.
So we can all sing our TED talk. So we can talk about how Britney Spears looks much better than us with a headset mic.
I may have lost a foot to diabetes, but I'm still sexy, y'all. Sorry, old school Family Guy reference there. Am I right, Harley?
I don't know. I was actually thinking. Damn it, Joshua.
Harley.
What?
Says what?
What?
Right. Huge shout out to the Rock Project guys because we have an award ceremony coming up this Thursday. We have an award ceremony coming up this Thursday, which is the Suffolk Coastal Business Awards.
Yes.
Rock Project is up for the award People Development.
Yes.
Sponsored by David Button Independent Funeral Directors.
That's ominous.
It is. But it's fine.
We thank them.
That's kind of Black Sabbath.
It's rock and roll. It's rock and roll.
We are up against Poppy's Pantry and Lofty Heights.
Yes. I don't know much about Lofty Heights, but I know Poppy's Pantry is a sort of like a cafe sort of place that's run by people with what is the
learning disabilities?
Yeah, with learning disabilities, and they make some of the cakes. They put out drinks and stuff like that.
Oh, good on them.
And the food's really nice and cheap and really good quality stuff.
Sweet.
And it's in a big business park in Melton. Is it in Melton by that? Yeah, Melton Business Park.
Okay.
And a lot of people in the local
Support
units and stuff go there for their lunch.
Oh, that's great. So I mean, really nice. We lose to those guys.
Yeah.
No problem.
So the fact that we've been nominated
is fantastic.
Is just such an honour. And I say we're kind of treating this because all of us teachers are going.
Yeah, it's gonna be huge.
I heard the band's really good as well.
JS and the Lockerbillies are playing.
You're just everywhere. You're just Ipswich's screensaver.
Yeah, Ipswich's screensaver. I'm putting that on my.
Can you quote that on the website?
Yeah. JS and the Lockerbillies, Ipswich's screensaver.
Yeah.
We don't save anybody. He's power.
All of the teachers are going, and we're kind of using it as an excuse to sort of socialise as teachers, but not in a teaching environment.
Yeah.
We're all going along, not in a way that we're expecting to.
We still got to be on our best behaviour because we're an awards night. But still, it's going to be nice not having to worry about, just sort of being educational for an entire evening when we're all together.
Yeah, and it's going to be...
Rock Project is going to get the biggest stage time out of anybody there, because obviously I'm a teacher at Rock Project and I'm going to be doing the entertainment for 2 hours.
Yep.
So like it's just going to be like, where my Rock Project boy and girl that?
That's what it's all about. If you can get David up and dancing... then we'll
still get Robot for a song.
Oh yeah. Get all the Rock Project teachers up for a song.
Dancing up. That'd be well fun. Quick congratulations are in order. I hear you got a big pat on the back from Miles Kennedy, as in Alter Bridge's Miles Kennedy.
Oh yeah, I did indeed.
You totally did, didn't you?
Now we talked about.
Nice Jamie Lenman t-shirt, by the way.
Thank you very much. Yeah.
Anyway, sorry.
I wore it especially for the radio show so people could not see it.
You got a t-shirt for Radio San.
Yeah. Anyway.
Yeah.
Yes. So as I've talked about Unity in Music, your
YouTube channel
that's seemingly not doing much at the moment, which makes me really sad. But youtube.com/Unity in Music UK, and we'd put together artists or musicians as pop-up bands, one-off performances, to advertise, not to see these musicians not in a situation where they're advertising a band, but advertising themselves as the musician. And we did, I think, about 5 or 6 sessions of these, each performance doing at least between 3 and 5 songs. And one of these songs we did a rock session with myself, Marianne Harrington, Darryl Sharman, and Ben Cook.
Of the Rock Project.
Of the Rock Project, yes. And it was a absolute awesome
So what song did you do?
We did Metalingus by Alter Bridge.
Great, yeah.
We did Show Me How to Live, Audio Slave.
Yeah.
And we also did Bultaco Saturno by Paul Gilbert, an instrumental track.
Cool.
But so Marianne wasn't on that one, but the other two, she sang out, and what a voice she has. Yeah. So good.
So what happened to Miles Kennedy then?
So Miles Kennedy did a feature with the YouTube channel Metal Sucks.
Right, cool, yeah.
Which is a
blog,
a music blog
it's
video
great for finding
channel.
out new music, metal. It's great.
And they get artists from various bands to watch people cover their music. So they put a video of Miles Kennedy come out and had various people covering Alter Bridge songs, Miles Kennedy solo stuff, and songs that he's performed with Slash.
Yeah.
And somebody, one of our customers at West End Music posted, have you guys seen this? You might want to skip to 2 minutes 35. Go check it out. We'll put the video
put it on the Harley and Josh show Facebook page.
We'll put it through the week. And Miles watched part of our video. I think he may have watched the whole thing, but there was a small clip of him watching the video, and he was out loving Ben Cook's drumming.
Nice.
Ben's the biggest Alter Bridge fan, so he was so happy with that.
Oozing,
but it's just such an honour just to sort of show that
somebody's seen it. Yeah,
all the work we put into that show was worth it.
I bet that took a long time to learn those tracks as well.
Yeah. It's not an easy one to do, but it was so cool, and I just so grateful that the top tier of musicians in the world still appreciate those who are seemingly close to the bottom, and they're not too good to appreciate what we do,
that.
and
it's exactly the same thing.
Oh yeah, I mean.
Just on a smaller scale.
When you do a cover like that, it's a homage to the original, to the artist that created it, and the fact that they were given the chance to see that and watch that and to know that they do, and it's in the public domain enough that they can see it. It's just so cool. And
sign of the times.
I'm so sort of proud that we got that.
He's actually welling up right now.
I am.
He has a well for eyes.
I'm so happy.
All right, speaking of good drummers, I want to promote something that's going on this weekend.
Do it.
But we'll talk about which gig it's going to be. But there's a little bit of a theme today. It's a bit of girl power in the show today. Because it's International Women's Day the other day. And also...
Was Britney Spears part of that?
Yeah, exactly.
Girl
power. We had... so the last song that we just played was Buffalo Ink with Spiders. It was Cara playing drums on that one. Now I would like to play another fantastic duo who are playing in Ipswich sometime this weekend, thanks to Matt Catling. This is Kulk. Drummer is Jade Ashley. Check this song out. This is called Fix Me. That was Fix Me by Kulk. So they will be playing this week. I'll be telling you about that at the end of the show. You're going to have to keep on tuned for that. But I just downloaded that EP that they've just released, Fix Me /Toxic, which is on Bandcamp. And South Street Studios own Jamie Robertson is you get a bunch of pictures with the download of them just hanging out, and it's Jade and Tom from Kulk just hanging out with Jamie, just on like weird Polaroids and stuff like this, just making weird
that's
faces.
really cool.
It's quite a cool little thing. You just get it as well as the tracks. You get a couple JPEG images of just the band.
Jamie is particularly photogenic as well.
Oh, sorry, yes, yeah.
I mean, that's a guy that he has a style, certainly,
exactly.
and rocks it well.
I have to paint you.
Yeah, no, and a very nice guy as well. For anyone who wants to do any work here at Punch, Jamie is a very easy guy to work with. So
we need a quick update on our poll, don't we?
Oh yeah,
we have our poll. Tom Guitarthy's new McCarthy. Oh wait, the other way.
No,
they're not pregnant. Tom Guitarthy's pregnant with a new McCarthy. Oh yes, but so let's have a little look. So I think it was like 75% had voted on this.
I think that's where it was, 75% were in favor.
76%.
Oh,
Tom McCarthy's Guitarthy.
Okay.
24% White Claudia.
That's I can imagine those 24% of people would have been.
Yeah, I don't quite get the 76% and the 24%.
Well, if 100 people voted,
we've had 25 votes. I don't get the maths here.
They've probably rounded it up.
They've
probably rounded it up.
But the poll ends in 3 days, guys, and it's official. Tom has. Tom has to name it.
Although Tom was.
He did say he doesn't care about it.
No.
Oh yeah.
Although I did like the Scandal acts as well. It's so annoying that we couldn't have more than 2 options.
Yeah.
I think we're going to have to try and keep a new poll every week. So we'll have to try and do a new poll this week. I don't know what would be on.
We were talking about the guitar last weekend. It's got some stars on its 12th fret, and they're from his mum's home country, and sort of like his ancestors' countries. And I couldn't remember what it was, and I'm ashamed of myself. But he has corrected us, and it's Saint Kitts and Nevis.
St. Kitts and Nevis.
Nevis or Saint Kitts and Nevis. I don't know. Again, I'm butchering it, so I'm sorry. I'm so ignorant. But so check it out. See if you can name it. Let's do a little bit of a gig update for this week, shall we?
Let's do that.
We've only got a couple of minutes, actually.
Okay.
So myself, I will be playing at the Woodbridge Community Fair and fundraising event for Over the Rainbow. It's a children's charity. We're so bad at harmonising with each other. So that will be in Woodbridge from 11 till 5 and then 6:30 till late. They're just basically going to be raising money for all the volunteers that help all these kids that basically get grants for things that they need, just equipment they need to survive. So come on down to that. And then in the evening, I will be playing with Goofer Dust.
Oh, yeah.
As well as on the same bill as Hot Tramp at the Three Wise Monkeys in Colchester.
Nice.
It's going to be huge. The event is kind of difficult to find. I am going to say this publicly. Guys, change the name of the event. There's hardly anybody looking at it. It's just called Three Daft Puffins, and it doesn't say who's in it because it's in cahoots with Cosmic Puffin Festival. But yeah, guys, we need the band names in there. Sort it out.
Yeah.
Right. So that's so Thursday. I've got the awards evening. Friday. I am at the Three Wise Monkeys also with the fab Meg Burrows.
Oh, yes.
Murray Collins, Rich Webb, and I will be supporting Meg Burrows as her backing band when she plays with Ellie Cornell and Helen Connell this Friday at 9 o'clock.
Connolly.
I've written it down. Helen Connolly, apologies. At the Three Wise Monkeys. It's in Colchester from 9 o'clock, so get on down to that.
Nice.
So that's my Thursday and Friday. Saturdays with Goofer Dust and Hot Tramp. And then Sunday, I'm going to be on the BBC.
The good old B. What time?
With Sue Marchant's Big Night In.
Okay, so you're doing the evening.
Yeah, exactly. So so it's basically we're going up to Cambridgeshire and playing live in the studio for her to use on her Big Night In.
Awesome.
So that is this Sunday. Stay tuned for that. We'll be giving more details on that.
Nice.
Here, local to home, and things that you guys can go to. We promoted this last week, but the weather didn't go down well. I'm not sure if it was last week or the week before. It was End Note's album launch.
Oh, yes.
And I think it might have been the week before because of all the snow. They basically
Yes.
said they couldn't do it. So they have postponed that, and that's this Wednesday instead at Kulk Cafe at 7:30. So that's the End Note's album launch.
Nice.
You got something?
I've got something here this Sunday for under 18s. We
I've got
have
this too.
the Icebreakers open mic at the Railway. I always good to call it the open mic night because it runs 2:30 till 5ish.
Right.
It's not a night.
Yeah.
It's just a open mic afternoon.
Mic.
It just doesn't roll off the tongue as well.
Yeah.
The
Open
great thing
mic
about
noon.
that is you can go to that and you can still listen to Josh on the radio. in the
After
evening.
Mike Noon.
After the open mic noon.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah, and you can listen to us on the radio afterwards. But yeah, so that's Rob Lewis.
Yep.
Running that. The
So
last gunfighter.
I say this is under 18s. This is available for anyone to go and watch, but it's mostly under 18s to perform.
Yeah, sometimes for the first time.
Yeah, and it is so incredible. We see new people there every time performing some really
And some people
absolutely great songs.
writing their own songs, like
Yeah.
Sophie did, right? She wrote her own
Sophie's
song
been-
and put it there for the show. So this is going to be one of those things that if you go there, you'll probably catch you'll be that guy. You'll be like, I remember seeing them the first gig,
A lot of that.
and now they're
A lot of
huge.
that.
You know,
Yeah,
so
and then-
that'd be really cool.
It's so rewarding and fun, and like just the buzz with all the parents and all the
Yeah.
friends going to
So what's
watch.
that? Sunday 2 till 5.
It says 2:30 till 5.
2 till
Probably just
5
run
at the
a little bit
Railway.
over because
Yeah, come check that out, guys. We have Soul with guest Lunar Junkie. That is a non-such DJ's night.
You have Soul?
Not we collectively. The night is called We Have Soul. But we don't have souls.
But we're not soldiers.
No, I've got ham, but I'm not a hamster. Right, yeah. So we have Soul with guest Lunar Junkie, which will be a pretty huge thing for Ipswich. This Friday at 9 at the Swan Free House. That's the non-such DJs. We also have Shadow Flag, Burial, and a band that I posted up on the page earlier called Mechromorph at the Swan in Ipswich. That's this Saturday at 8. That's put on by Dead Soul, which is Darren Smith. But yeah, seriously, Mechromorph. I like them. They're really cool.
I like the name. That's can we maybe rustle up some music for them next week?
Well, I did. I just thought it. Well, I absolutely adore it, and you'll probably adore it. It's just pretty extreme for a daytime Monday show. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Well, you guys message us in. Do you think it should?
Can you
it
handle
too much?
Can you handle them all?
Slam thrash. Can you handle slam thrash on a Monday afternoon?
I mean,
They're great. Check them out. Mechromorph. Right. Okay.
Harley, maybe we should put a little thing. Harley and Josh show, not for the faint-hearted.
Oh
faint
yeah, exactly.
charted.
Yeah. Ooh, faint chart.
Hey, self-plug.
Sound like you said
Shameless.
Shart attack. God, no, I've done it now.
That was one of the.
This is Shart Attack. Right, anyway. Right, Sunday, James Morgan is playing live with us, live at 29 Bar and Grill.
Wonderful.
And that'll be from 3 o'clock. So if you can't make it to Icebreakers, get down to that. And the band that we were playing earlier, Kulk, are playing with Ragweed and Newts at the Smokehouse this Saturday at 7:30. That's Matt Catling with Freak Verb Nation. Shout out to our IO Radio brother. Yeah, it's going to be a great show. Check that out. And that's some heavy stuff, actually. Ragweed and Newts on that same heavy level that Kulk are. It's got this Bleach era Nirvana roughness to it.
Real grungy.
Yeah, grungy, exactly. So if you like your grunge, get down to that. I believe that is the last of the events that I have written down.
Awesome.
Do you have any gigs that you're playing this weekend?
No, I've got nothing public. Like I say, I've got the recording session with South Andorra. I'll probably be posting some videos of
please do. That'd
us
be
doing
really interesting.
stupid things in the studio because studios make you go a little bit crazy, don't they? And you sort of end up doing silly things. But I'm also in the studio on Sunday at Area 51. We're going to be testing some of the equipment out there.
Oh, yeah.
So
are you officially working at Area 51 Studios?
I am
at
officially an engineer at Area 51. Yeah.
Cool. So if you want that Harley Cotton sound, you know where to go.
Yes, we'll be chucking some sounds up and about so you guys can hear.
Lovely.
So soon.
I would like to finish this off with a lovely song, Harley.
A lovely song
that I will be playing this weekend with a rather lovely soul as well.
But not a soldier.
No, not a hamster. I love Bill Bailey. I really do. So as I said, we are playing for Meg Burrows this Friday night at the Three Wise Monkeys. We've actually got a brand new song that Meg and I wrote together that we are debuting this Friday night. It's called Cat Eyes, I believe. I didn't write the lyrics for it, but it's much more jazzy than her stuff from before.
Nice.
But it still keeps in her kind of vibes. It's I got kind of inspired by Hiatus Coyote and a little bit of Erykah Badu for it. And Meg's vocals have worked really well over this sort of jazzy chord sequence that we've been working on. It's going to be a nice different set to play, to be honest. Some of these songs that I'm able to just sit there and sit on a groove for ages rather than have to. It was the same with the Hoppi show. I got to just play guitar,
be a guitarist,
and play the same thing over and over again.
Yeah.
Which was super fun. So if you don't mind, Harley, I'm going to play Caramel Smiles by Meg Burrows.
Let's do it.
Goodbye.
Yeah. Bye.
Goodbye. Goodbye.
What?
Hey, hey.
It's the Harley and Josh Show on iRadio.